again, everyone. Welcome to our 2K Sports broadcast booth this Saturday afternoon. Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, and it's the NBA. Looking at that. Kings have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And since the new ownership group took over, the Kings have been one of the most proactive teams in the league, looking for trades and trying to reshape the roster.
Well, they're looking to make moves to climb out of the cellar in the Western Conference. Highly motivated, really looking to shake things up. They traded for upside, acquiring Derek Williams and Rudy Gay, adding some athleticism and scoring ability in those two guys.
On the floor for Sacramento, Landry and Cousins control the paint. Terry is out there with Collison. And it's Gay in at the 3. The franchise is checked in for Jason Terry. Westbrook wide open. He fires. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Westbrook's got his first 3 points of the game.
And for the Kings, interesting that they traded away Tyreke Evans, but then traded for Rudy Gay. Gay 3 years older and with a much larger salary. But, of course, he's a better perimeter shooter. So I think the thinking was he was a better fit for the team. And for the Kings, you know, they've got some big money veteran pieces, a lot of guys that can put the ball in the basket, but defensively is where they've struggled. Unless Coach Malone can get them to defend at a higher level, they're going to continue to struggle. I think that's guaranteed. Offense isn't enough to win consistently. You know, it's interesting to look at the relationship between Blake Griffin and Chris Paul. Blake, the unquestioned top dog until CP3 arrived 3 seasons ago, and Paul, of course, such a vocal leader. I think it's taken them some time to find the balance in that dynamic.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, I caught up with Doc Rivers for a minute. He said a big part of their focus defensively will be on trying to contain Rudy Gay, adding he presents some challenges because he can shoot over the top, and also he's a tremendous finisher inside. We've got to force him to that left hand, but I'm hoping we won't have to double too much because they have plenty of other guys who can knock it down. Kevin, the challenges are full.
Thanks, Doris.
And Griffin, you know, not quite as outspoken, doesn't get into teammates like Chris Paul does, but he is becoming more of a vocal leader, and that's a process, guys. It doesn't happen right away. You may focus more on encouragement rather than giving marching orders like CP3, but he is embracing that leadership role, which is a good sign.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Spencer Hawes is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Dudley comes in for Barnes. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford.
He is remarkably hot this quarter. He has yet to miss a shot.
And Doc Rivers said coming in, one of his goals was to help Griffin really solidify his standing as one of the league superstars along with CP3, with the emphasis certainly on defense.
Well, and I think Doc has accomplished that, and Griffin has accomplished that. He's gotten much better in terms of his offensive weapons, his defensive awareness, just his command of a double team when he sees that. And Griffin has become a true superstar, no doubt about it.
A drive by Paul. Redick, a good look, cannot hit. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And McLemore kicks to McCallum. And here's Westbrook from the arc, and the basket good. Westbrook's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Kings.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through. I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Glenn Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Kings leading now by 8. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Westbrook missing.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter. Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
Redick with the bucket.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside. Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Westbrook with the bucket.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
So it's the Clippers now. 9-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, they were really in a funk from the field, guys. Credit the defense, definitely, but even when they got open looks, they were not hitting.
Hey, Steve, me and you flub up words and misstate things on occasion. So do these players have bad nights. It happens.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Kings on top, up by 6. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And the Clippers looking at who they've got. CP3 at point with Redick there, the backcourt. Spencer Hawes out there with Davis. And it's Dudley in at the 3, the small forward. Paul can't get it to go. Kings leading now by 9.
Jason Thompson, 6'11", out of Rider College. Not a big-time program, but he was well-known coming out of that school because of his ability and his size. And he's proven to be a pretty solid NBA player. Very well-rounded game.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Now, here's Redick. He's covered by Westbrook. 4 on the shot clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Now, you take a look at the numbers, guys.
I like that shooting.
Clippers trail by 17. Kicks it to Crawford. Griffin sets the screen for Crawford. And the layup's good off the glass. Crawford's got 13 points.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Outside Westbrook tries a 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
This is an absolute monster performance from him. He is pulverizing them from the three-point line.
Crawford kicks to Hawes. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Paul. 27 seconds left in the first half. That's good.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Kings leading now by 16. McCallum, the pass to Westbrook. A three-pointer, no good. Paul outside. He dishes it to Dudley. Back to Paul for the 3. Offensive rebound. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. 7 points for Blake Griffin.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Tipped away. Griffin with the steal. And
yes, Kevin, here with Doc Rivers. And Doc, so far in this game,
All right, guys, focus on me. We got them where we want them, and we can quiet these fans down even more if we...
And as we welcome you back.
Let's see what you got, son.
Oh, I got plenty.
At Barnes. And the Kings also making a change. Ellington's checked in. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Well, you often think of the Clippers as being an updated version of Showtime. They know how to grind out and get a win, too.
Yeah, I thought they were a little better defensively. They have guys that will certainly give you highlight reel material. But they're smart in how they attack teams and how they finish games, too.
On the court for Sacramento, Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Collison is out there with Wayne Ellington. Gay in at the small forward.
And with the Clippers, I think a big part of how they can grind out a win, if need be, is that they know how to get to the free throw line.
Jared Dudley's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And a change for Sacramento. Westbrook's checked in. Rudy Gay hits them both.
Well, one way or another, the Clippers, as you said, they'll find ways to score points, even if it means selling a call or two. But You do what you need to do to get wins, and most players are open to that.
Jordan with the screen on Westbrook. Over in the corner, Dudley. Shot clock at 5. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, when Doc Rivers came to the Clippers, he wanted to shift their image from a Showtime team to a true contender. Blake Griffin said, Lob City is done. And while the Clippers still make highlight reel plays with the best of them, Rivers has brought a seriousness and a focus to this team as they pursue an NBA championship. Guys?
Rivers has said lobs are great, but winning is better. They're trying to get them both. That's Doris. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Westbrook wide open. He fires. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Collison's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Davis setting the pick for Paul. And Davis now top of the key. And Redick kicks to Jordan. It's hauled in by the Kings. Cousins has got 6 rebounds in the game. And then Gay with the dunk.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful.
Jordan. And the shot is good. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
And here's Westbrook from the arc, and that's collected by DeAndre Jordan.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Redick for 3. No good.
And, you know, the rebounding edge here has been key because they're getting a lot of extra possessions offensively as a result.
Guys, you're absolutely right. It's made all the difference.
And now a brief chance to view our State Farm assist of the game. It's Chris Paul.
And what you love about his ability to pass the ball, Kevin, is that it just seems so natural to him, so fluid. He's always in control, understanding where his teammates are and anticipating passing angles.
Griffin at the 4 with Hawes at the 5. Jared Dudley out there with Crawford. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Well, Jamal Crawford has proven that no matter what role he plays, just call him buckets. He can flat out put the ball in the basket. You got to give him a lot of credit, though. He does change his game quite a bit depending on if he's coming off the bench or starting. I think that speaks to his IQ. They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
Here's Westbrook. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
And Dudley kicks to Griffin. The jump hook. Rebound by the Kings. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. The shot's good from Westbrook.
And that's his first 3 of the second half after really lighting it up beyond the arc in the first.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Dudley. Crawford up top. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been.
I like it. I like it. All day long.
Sub, McLemore's checked in.
It's go time. Check in. I'm on it.
And Dudley subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Sacramento also making some changes. Carl Landry's checked in for Thompson. Gay comes in for McLemore. And it's Collison in for Ray McCallum. Over in the corner, Dudley. Misses the three.
Boy, they've really won the battle of the boards in this one, Kevin.
Matt Barnes is checked in for the Clippers. Crawford comes in for Jared Dudley. The franchise is checked in for Sacramento. To the left wing. He tries for three. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. And now that's 35 points for the franchise. Clippers trail by 18. Paul dishes to Crawford. Here's Griffin. And the Clippers miss again.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
A drive by Collison. He feeds it to Cousins. At the top of the key, Westbrook. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up, I guess. Well, tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. An impressive win for the Kings.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
And that produced great fruit for them in transition.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
This will be an important win for them. They'd lost the first 2 games of the year to this team, so they're no longer in danger of being swept when they meet the 4th time.
And, Steve, you better believe that's important. It's one thing to lose both games of an interconference series. It's a whole different story losing all 4 games to a team from your own conference.
Nobody near Barnes. Cans it from downtown.
This run probably just a case of too little too late.
But at least they're still going after it and playing hard. It would have been very easy to throw in the towel a while ago.
And Cousins kicks to Gay. Pass to Westbrook. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Paul. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Crawford, no one around him. That 3 off the mark.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide-open look.
Westbrook with a wide-open look. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Westbrook's got 42 in the game. The Clippers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
It's a good thing he showed up today because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
Sacramento's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Collison, the pass to Westbrook. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
The dish now to Crawford. No one near him. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm here with Darren Collison. And Darren, what does it show about your team that...
Hey, good game out there, Rook.
Oh, wow, Coach Rivers. Hey, man, I really appreciate that.
You know, you really might have a future in this league. Keep up the hard work, young fella.
I will, no doubt.
All right, listen up, guys. Coach wanted me to go over some more points of emphasis. Today it's going to be getting shooters open on offense and giving up nothing inside on defense. So let's jump right in, shall we? From time to time, we may decide the situation is right to really focus on getting our shooters open for high percentage looks. We have some excellent marksmen on this team, and giving them the best shot opportunities will give us a better chance at winning games. Now let's take a look at some film, and we can get a little more in depth on how we can get our shooters open for shots. On this one, the shooter uses... Moving on, let's take a look at another item on Coach's list. Nothing inside. Coach really doesn't like giving up easy baskets down low. When we run up against teams who are good at scoring inside, he's probably going to ask you guys to take that away from our opponent. And when he does, we'll need to make it a point to not give up easy buckets in the paint. Here's a nice look at... That should have you guys fully up to speed on what to do when Coach calls for any of these points of emphasis. Let's head out, and we'll be back at it tomorrow for practice.
No doubt. We good, Coach.
I hope you're watching game film on that thing.
Why? Something wrong?
No, everything's fine, but,
Hey, spill it, windbag. Whenever you can't speak, I know there's something up.
it's nothing. It's just, well, you know those guys who sell phone accessories at those kiosks in the mall? Bejeweled cases, chargers, headphones, like that?
Yeah?
And my uncle owns a string of those. Long Island, Brooklyn, Trenton. I used to work at them in the summer.
Okay, what they got to do with me?
If you don't sign a bigger contract in the off-season, I'm gonna be working at one of those kiosks. I don't want to work at a kiosk.
But I'm doing all right?
Yeah, you're doing fine. I talked to a couple of clubs who might like to sign you. I just think that maybe you could step it up for a bit for the rest of the season. You know, the better you play, the more options you have.
Hey, don't even worry, man. I'm a ball. I got you. Ain't none of us about to work at no kiosk. Kiosk.
Hey, man, check this out.
So that's how it is, huh? What the heck is
Yo,
it?
what are you doing on my phone, man? You ain't my mom.
What you doing giving up on this team, planning your next season before the season is even over?
Man, it ain't none of your business. Stay out my phone and stay out my face. I handle myself like a professional every single day, all right? What I'm doing with my future, it ain't got nothing to do with you. You tripping, man. Stay out my phone.
It must have been that girl I met at that restaurant on 89th. I knew I shouldn't trust her. I left my phone on the table while I was talking to a friend. She sent messages to all my clients. This is all on me. 100% my fault. He was just playing. He knew we'd never discuss another team while we're still under contract here. You gotta believe me, man.
So, is that how this all went down? Just a big misunderstanding that started with a stolen cell phone?
Sir, I don't know how that message got sent or leaked out publicly, but I want to let you know I'm 100% behind our team. I'm ready to play in our next game in our uniforms right here at home. I'm ready to go like always.
That's good enough for me, son. Now get back to work. And you, I suggest you password protect that phone of yours.
Already done.
Man, come on.
Go.
So with this social media scandal thing going, you've alienated your teammates, the fans, and management.
That wasn't my intention.
But that's what happened. That's why I keep an extra cell at home just for conversations I want to keep to myself. And that bad boy never leaves the house.
An extra cell?
Just keep your intentions to yourself. We're all disposable in this league. All I really care about is your mindset. How you feeling?
I feel good. I'm still focused on what matters. That's this team, my job, and the rest of the season.
Good, but words are one thing, actions are another. You're gonna have to bust your butt over the next few weeks to earn the respect and trust of your teammates again. Can you do that?
Absolutely, man. Those my boys.
Good. Time to prove it. Now get out of here.
Yes, sir.
Just getting one last look.
Yeah, man, it's been a long road. Can't believe the season's over.
Hey, listen up. I had a blast playing with you this year. You came a long way, but now you've got some decisions to make. Where you're going to play, where you're going to call home for the next year. So my advice is just trust your gut. You'll know what feels right when you see it. I'm going to holler at you later in the summer to see where your mind's at, all right?
Thanks, man. I appreciate you, bro.
You got it. No matter what you decide, we always going to be boys.
Hey, man, thanks for working out with me.
A year ago, it would have never happened.
Why you say that?
You serious? You're the king of attitude.
Hey, your attitude wasn't so great yourself.
Maybe. I'm just glad our rookie season is behind us.
Yeah, man, there's only so much garbage you can take from the vets, you know?
Yeah, but now you got a big decision coming up. Where you're gonna play, where you're gonna take the next step. Who knows, maybe we can team up in the future.
Be a dynamic duo for sure.
The future's wide open for both of us.
Peace, bro. Nah, man. I'm saying it's only a matter of time for my name is in the conversation. We talking about MVP player. Hey, hold up. Hey, man, I gotta holler at you later. My agent over here tripping. I'll talk to you later. Peace.
I think you might be getting a little ahead of yourself with that MVP talk.
Man, what you talking about? What, I ain't good enough now?
No. I'm just saying we need to do some digging, figure out where your game fits best. Now, take a look at this list. Tell me what teams top your list, and I'll start making calls. Now look, you've done some good work, but you haven't exactly set the league on fire this year.
Man, if you trying to say something, spit it out.
All I'm saying is that we might have to accept an offer from a team farther down the list. A team more suited to your game, all right?
I don't care how you spin it, as long as you spin it. I just want to ball and get paid. I need sharks.
Sharks. Yeah, that's what we both want.
Oh, is that so? That's why you came over here? What does it even mean? I think the idea of being a part of a team like that sounds pretty good to me. You know what? Let's make a deal. Yeah? Is that so? What kind? People sure like to talk. I really do feel you, man. But I owe it to myself to test out these free agent waters. If I don't find nothing out there, shoot, I'm gonna be right back here to ball with you.
All right. I've done my work. Now it's time for you to make some decisions for your future and mine. Because we're joined at the hip. Blood brothers, compatriots, thick as thieves, peas in a pod.
Come on, man. Come on with all that. You know we ain't no brothers. Now tell me what's up.
All right. I worked my tail off to get you a few offers to consider. Take a look. Tell me what you think.
All right, I want to play for the Pistons.
Done and done, my man. Good choice. And this is just the beginning. You keep improving, the next time you come up for free agency, we're moving to another stratosphere. I'm talking Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and beyond, Broheim. Me and you, all right? Now I'll get moving on that paperwork so we can ink this deal as quick as possible. Cool?
Cool, man. Hurry up and get that done. Quicker I sign, the quicker I get paid.
I got the GM on speed dial. I'll make the call from my car. Ciao.
Hey, thanks for coming by.
No problem, Coach.
Listen, I just wanted to let you know how excited I am with you joining our team. I've seen what you can do on the court, and I knew with you signing on with us, we would be capable of some big things. You were one of the key reasons that I decided to come on board.
Wow, that means a lot to me. I'm looking forward to working with you and bringing the championship to this city.
Well, just keep developing your game. I think we'll have a pretty good shot at it. Now I'll see you down on the court.
It's all good, Coach. I appreciate it.
Let's start with you, Doc. What led you to take a head coaching position here?
Well, it seemed like a great opportunity to come in and move the organization forward. I like the look of the roster, and the way I see it, this team has a chance to be good for a very long time.
Doc, you've got one of the more impressive players in the league sitting next to you right there. Did his signing have anything to do with your decision to come on board?
Well, I'm certainly excited what we can do together, but he's just one piece of the puzzle. I think the team as a whole has a lot of potential, and I'm really looking forward to starting the season.
I'd like to get a player's perspective on my first question to Doc. What led you to sign on here?
Oh, I really felt like this was the best place for me to continue and develop my game. I love the fans here. I love the city. I just think it's a great place to play basketball.
And how did you feel when you learned Doc would be joining the team?
Oh, man, that was just icing on the cake to me. I've been a fan of Coach Rivers for a very long time now. And I know if anybody can come in here and bring a championship to this team, it's Coach Rivers. I think Coach and I are really going to make a really great team. I'm ready to get started. Right, Coach?
Well, I hope so. But now it's time to get to work. We've got a long season ahead of us. Hey, thanks, everyone.
Peace, guys.
Okay, everyone, I know you're all excited to get started, and so am I. I just wanted to say that I'm excited to be here coaching this team. I think we have a great group of guys, and we've got a chance to go a long way. But that does not happen without us putting in the work, and that starts today with our practice. So let's go out there, let's go play hard, and take the first step towards what I expect to be a great season.